Sara and you're watching The Music Jam. This week we headed back down to Camden where we spoke to Holland-based reggae punk band Jaya the Cat. We also met with Manchester-based folk punk band the Roughneck Riot. Let's have a look. Hi, we're here with the Roughneck Riot, known for their folk punk style and their energetic stage presence. The band are definitely making their way up in the UK music scene. You started out as a four-piece in 2005, is that right? Yeah. How did you make the transition into becoming a six-piece folk punk band?
Well, we started off as a punk, like you said, and then it was just taking influence from other bands like Dropkick Murphys and Foggy Molly and stuff when we were younger, and then kind of got a bit of newer lineup, like added me, Kate and Jade about the same time, and started doing the folk stuff from there.
So you guys have quite a modern take on folk music. How would you say that your style of folk music appeals to today's audience?
I'd say the main difference is that we don't use folk music from any sort of country. We just write our own what sounds to be slightly folk and just hope for the best, really. We've not really got a certain
genre of folk.
Yeah, it's not a genre of folk, it's just what we make up.
Yeah. It's more based on the kind of punk kind of riffs and whatnot. Yeah. So we kind of write songs that way and then we kind of transform them into folk songs as they go along.
So what music artists would you say influence your music?
I'd say it's more punk bands than folk bands. You've got bands like Bad Religion and Against Me. And
the modern American punk bands as opposed to the older English.
Yeah, it's more of the street punk kind of scene. Yeah, like the Street Dogs and other bands like that and stuff. It's more we're taking influence from the punk side as opposed to the folk side.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you say are some of your best memories from playing at gigs?
Ryan getting naked in Hamburg.
Yeah, that was quite a recent memory. That was quite good.
A night of a lot of 10% lager and in a big litre can.
Caitlin's broke a banjo to bits a couple of times.
Yeah,
they've both been quite fun times.
That's been in one picture.
Yeah, maybe two photographs in the entire band's career. Yeah.
So what are some of your worst memories or?
Same.
All of the above, yeah.
Okay.
We went on the motorway in Germany once. Fell out the back of the van, that was quite stressful.
Yeah. I was after we woke up in the van, that's where we had to sleep.
Sleeping in the van I think is the worst part.
Yeah. Three nights in a Belgium services in the ice cold, sleeping in the van was pretty crap, but apart from that, they've been good and all.
It's all good.
So what are some of the craziest crowds you've played to so far?
Czech Republic.
We
had a crowd surfing dog.
Yeah, it was a dog crowd surfing.
We had one of the strangest dancers in the world were there.
We actually played in the crowd instead of on the stage, and it was weird. There was just people just stood there screaming into the mics for no reason.
Shouting expletives.
They're quite strange. We need to go back there to be honest.
So what releases do you have out at the moment?
We released an album this year on Bomber Records called This Is Our Day, which is our second album, but it's the first good album, really.
We're writing another one at the minute, which we're able to release year after next.
So do you have any more gigs coming up that you can tell us about?
Yes, we're doing the rest of the week with the Street Dogs in Downtown Struts. We're playing Cambridge, Newcastle, Birmingham and Manchester. And then we're going on tour with a band called Talco around Germany next January. And hopefully doing a lot of European tours next year.
So what advice would you give up and coming bands?
Get out while you can.
Yeah, go for it. Do it start while you're young.
Hire professionals, don't have people who piss the pants.
Don't have like mandolins and banjos.
No.
They always
just
break.
Get a job, don't get any tattoos, get a haircut and just grow up, to be honest.
What celebrities do you hate the most and why?
For the same reason.
Cliff Richard, I can't eat when he's on the TV because his skin's horrible. And that's about it. He's the top of my chart anyway. So
We all agree. Cliff Richard.
yeah, I'd say Cliff Richard. Sorry, Cliff, but can't be doing with you. Can't be doing. No time for you. Sorry.
Which of the boys gets the most female attention, would you say?
This guy.
I'd say Simon. Yeah. We share it out. There's plenty to go around, you know. So no, that's a lie. That's a lie.
We're always too tired and too grumpy or too good.
Yeah. Usually we're on tour, so we look horrible as well. And stink not too good, yeah. So I'd say 0% female attention across all, really.
Have any of you ever wanted to punch a fan?
No.
Yeah, but usually our mates that are getting a bit rowdy, like Luke.
Yeah, Matty.
Yeah.
Nearly punched my mate Luke, but he deserved it.
We don't have any fans.
We're not real fans. We don't punch any real fans in case we lose them.
Yeah.
And lastly, where can we keep up to date with your latest music and gigs coming up?
Facebook. They all
Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr.
Twitter, yeah.
What other ones have we?
Just Google us.
Google us, yeah, just
Everywhere.
Google us. But
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. We're really looking forward to the gigs. The US State Department has responded to a fan petition after it was set up in support of Randy Blythe. The petition was set up after recent news that the Lamb of God frontman would face manslaughter charges in Slovakia after the singer allegedly pushed a fan off stage at their gig in Prague's Club Aberton in May 2010. On June 27, 2012, Blythe was arrested by Czech police on suspicion of manslaughter, which forced Lamb of God to cancel their gig the following day in Prague. He was later released on August 3rd and now faces trial. If found guilty, the singer could face 5 to 10 years imprisonment. You can find the official response to the petition on petitions.whitehouse.gov. Our recommended gig of the week is the XFM Winter Wonderland on December 17th at London's Brixton Academy with indie rockers The Editors, The Courtineers, Theme Park, The Temper Trap and Lucy Rose. Hi, I'm with Jeff from punk reggae band Jaya the Cat. How are you today?
Good.
So, can you tell us your part in the band?
I sing and I play rhythm guitar.
So, you moved from Boston to Amsterdam, is that right? So, what made you want to move there? Have you got would you say you have a bigger fan base in Europe?
We do now, but I guess basically we play there a lot. But there was no real idea of moving there, it just sort of happened to me. But it's a nice city, it's all right.
Any particular influences growing up that made you want to mix the two genres together?
The Clash, you know, I guess they were one of the first ones to get it. I always really liked that band when I was a kid, so yeah. And Mad Brains, bands like that, sure. And I like reggae, it's all right, man, but I don't know, I'm obviously not a roster. I think I'm just a white kid from Boston, so yeah, you play your own way.
So, what do you enjoy doing whilst you're not on tour or making music?
I like cooking. Yeah, I do actually, man. Cooking, I got a cat. I like my cat a lot. I hang out with him. And, you know, just the basic shit, laying around. I sleep a lot. One of those sort of deals, you know? I mean, when you, like touring it takes a lot out of you. So I'm at home, man, like my brain is just on autopilot, you know? I mean, that's it. You go home, you chill out, you go, and then you go back out and everything happens again.
So can you tell us what music you have out at the moment?
We got a new album we just released called The New International Sound of Hedonism. That came out, I don't know, like 3 or 4 months ago, and it's doing well. I mean, we've been touring on it. We've been touring like pretty much constantly since then, and people seem to like it. That's what you want, you know. And it's been doing well for us. So yeah, that's the one.
Have you got any more gigs coming up?
I guess we have about 5 or 6 more in the UK right now, and then we get back to Holland. We have, for the rest of the year, we have like, I don't know, I think like, yeah, we're playing straight, but I think it's just Germany and Holland, and then next year it's, we're taking a little break. Everyone's going off for January, and then we're in Eastern Europe for a bunch, Greece, Germany. I think we're flying up to Scandinavia for something or other. Or, I don't know. We play a lot, you know. So yeah, we have shows. Yes.
If you could be reincarnated as anything, what would you come back as?
I would probably. I always thought I'd like to come back as an orange tree. You ever climbed an orange tree? No, they're all right, man. They have all little spikes down the bottom, and then they just hang out, man. Or a cat. I'd like to be a cat, but like with someone that really cared about me, you know, like that, you know. That's a lucky thing to be, I think. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I look at my cat and I think, fuck. I mean, he gets whatever he wants, you know, and I take care of him. He doesn't have to do shit, and that's an all right thing. I think that would be the deal. I wouldn't want to be a person again. It's hard being a person, isn't it? And it's boring, man. I mean, I don't know. Neither of us asked to be born, right? No. And if I could go back, that wouldn't have happened. I would have started this one as something different. So yeah, like this.
Is there any particular music that you listen to that you would say is a guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure, huh? I really like Scooter a lot, like oddly enough. You like the Scooter? I mean, there's something amazing about that dude that like, I know it's fucking totally ridiculous, but you know, right? Like, you know, how much is a fish and all that? Good morning. Yeah, I guess that would be it.
If it was your last day on Earth, how would you spend it?
I'd probably do a lot of MDMA. Honestly, really, if that was it, what the fuck? You might as well go out feeling good, you know? Really, that would be it, you know? I would probably be running around naked on MDMA. That would be probably my deal.
Have you ever been naked in public?
Yeah, well, a few times, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, you know. On MDMA, I have. That's why I would want to do it. It's all right, man.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you so much. Is there any last words or message you want to say to your fans?
Hi. No, come and see us, I guess. You know, I mean, it's lovely that anyone would even like our music, man. It's a privilege that when you play music that people care. So, thank you, I guess is what I would say.
And where can we keep up to date with your band?
We're on the old Facebook. Yeah, you look us up, Jaya the Cat, and then we're, you know, obviously the www.jayathecat.com. You're always welcome. I don't know, like that, you know.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for talking to us. I'm really looking forward to your performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
That's it for this week, but don't forget to join us every week for more interviews with great artists. You can follow us on our social networking pages stated below to keep updated on the music scene.